Dámy a páni, pokračujeme tam, kde sme skončili u hry Kingdom Come Deliverance. Posledný tretí quest pre Žofiu. Štepánku z Talenberku. Máme doniesť nejakú tú korunku, ale tu nám ten ten typek, toto si môžem zrušiť a čo to je? Nájdi stratený kameň. Čiže tu ako zlatník mal robiť tú korunku. Mistru zdobnú korunku. Tak čakajú na kameň, korunku majú hotovú a kameň mal doniesť z Prahy nejaký pán blablabla. Nie tečka. To sa zobrazovalo zapisník XCOM, tak. Sa to zamotal korunky, je sice pripravená, ale Valtin, ktorý měl ho priviesť nejaký Martin Fízek. Možno bych ho mohol najít. Takže poď ty môj šiláku jeden, no nie. Chceš kocku cukru? Nie? Dobre, aj tak nemám. Takže poďme sa tam pozrieť. No, takže nakazujeme sa to na niekde v tej lokalite, kde našli toho. Kde ho naposledy vidieť. Tu je nejaký prepadnutý voz, ale nič pri ňom. Počkaj, to je to. Tady to niečo ťahli, ako keby. To sú nejaký banditos. Spia. Mŕtvola. Takže to na kompáni ho pozabíjali. Zabili.
Hey, all of you! Gather here! Raise the alarm! What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you? Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Down! Stop, hear me? Yow! Oh! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Kde ste zdržali parchanti? Klobúk, nohavice. No, ideme kradnúť. Ukradnúť zlodejov. Ups, napraviť si podložku, tak. Takže tu na. Super. No, takže je platná. Spojistka místa, to určite zoberiem. Peniaze. Striebné šiše. Power, ale Valtin. No, zoberieme všetko. Takže sa aj najeme. Či my nebudeme môcť priťažení nasýcenosť 6. Takže najeme sa. Ako zdrhli parchanti, ale no. Tak, a môžem sa vrátiť naspäť. No je otvorené. Môže mať, že dýchme.
Good health to you.
About that Moldavite we discussed.
Yes. Do you have some news?
Yes. The good news is I found Vizek.
That sounds like cause for rejoicing, but how come he isn't with you?
That's the bad news. He didn't survive.
Merciful God. He was a good and highly respected man. I will pray for his soul. Anyway, let me see the stone, if you would be so kind.
Of course. Here it is.
Excellent. It looks undamaged. I'll get straight to work. You can come for the finished crown tomorrow evening.
No, môžem sa tu navyspať? Kde by som sa tak vyspal? To nie je nič. Som z nejakého hniska, ale to tiež asi nič. Na lavičke sa nevyspím. Hostinec. Bol tu niekde hostinec? Hostinec s ubytovaním, jasne. Moment. Kde je vchod do hostinca? Tak, že takto neskoro už je zavretý. No, kúkam, že asi nám neostáva nič, len dať čakačku. Nie. No pospieme vtedy pustiť pri našom, to potom zaplatíme. Spať. No, takže máme pekný biely deň. Fakt už nepotrebujeme. A ideme sa to troška obzrieť, keďže máme na to celý deň. Takže kovať mi ešte neviem. Budem to vôbec vedieť? A začať prosiť. Točka. Čiže pokud máš poničenú bodnú nebo sečnú zbraň, môžeš si prvá... Sám si opraviť. Každopádne, že stačí pri kostnom kotlu zahájiť rušení pomoci seznam zbrojení nutný nabor si po celé délce, ktorou časť šepe šponci. Aha, taková vľavo čepa musí byť správne okolo nabor si šepe musí byť. No tak to takže náklon. Či pritlak. 99. No, ešte kúsok. Až by to mohlo byť. Údržba, nová úroveň, super. Prečo si nemôžem rozprávať normálne? No, chcel by som s tebou pokecať, ale... Takže nič. Takže u kovára si môžem okrát tak nabrosiť zbraň. Haló, je niekto doma?
God be with you.
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
Teraz by... No, obchodovať. 600? Ty prďa. Kožná vesta, pršne. Limec. Štít. Nohy. Nohy nemám podbijené. Aha, trocha nemám. Čo by som mohol predať? Na predať na toho máme viac. Klobúk, košile, krpály, to mám. Myšky. To je všetko, čo sme mohli predať. A my akorát potrebujeme tu na kružko a košile. Kúpiť lepka šupinová. Tie nohy, no. 12. Hmm, 260. Fú. No ale vieme, kde to je. 1000. Ramena. No to by sme boli drsňák. 3000. Dobre, košík. Zaplatím 117. Dobre, zaplatiť. A hneď si to nahodíme. Tak. Pokliče 5. To striebro. Dobre, díky moc. Mistre. A komu by sme to popredávali? To je nejaký, čo si zač? Šarlatan. No skúsime.
Huh. I know you. I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from?
What?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bones, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
Czy już może tento cvičiť? Alchymie.
Would you teach me more about alchemy?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Nemám.
Maybe another time.
Obchodovať. No, takže. Bio. Odpočte z alkohol. Trvanlivosť navždy. Pocítil sílu a hneď si ti postaví do cesty na 2 minúty, zvyšuje v boji na blízko. No tak potrebujem. Takže toto by sme mohli predať. Koľko má? 350. Čiže benátskeho skla. Díku. Kapucu. Kráľovskú kúži. Krupáč. Z divočáka potrebujem vlnené plátno. Lúč potrebujem. Vesnický. Za 22. Až tam bola cena úplne iná. No aj toto som mal cenu za nejaký 200 náťpníky. No to asi nepredám. To je nejaký oný. Áno.
My respects to you.
What about the crown? Is it finished?
I'm a man of my word. Of course it's finished. Here you have it. Thank the Lord you found that Moldavite. It wouldn't be the same without it.
Super. Takže môžeme odozdať quest pre Štepánku. Takže šup. A ideme do Tamberku. Takže ideme odozdať ešte vyššie. Zase vyššie. Zase vyššie.
Welcome, Henry. I'm glad you're here.
Normálne ma čakala.
God save. Can I help you with anything?
I brought the roan, my lady.
That's wonderful. There weren't any problems with it, I hope.
Nothing too serious. He's a little wild, but I was able to handle him in the end.
Well, that won't do. Sophie can't have some wild horse at her wedding starting a stampede.
But I've learnt a trick. If you sing to him, he calms down.
You sang to a horse?
It's quite true, I'm afraid. I sang to a horse.
Well, then you'll have to sing something to me, too.
My lady, I don't know if I...
So I know how to calm down that roan. Go ahead, sing.
Two horses come roaming in the merry month of May. to graze in the shade of the apple tree there. The first one is brown and the second is grey. Which shall I ride to, my maiden so fair?
Oh, how beautiful! I'm not surprised the horse calmed down after hearing such a lovely voice. Anyway, I'll think about what to do with the roan. But thank you, Henry.
I brought you the crown from the master engraver.
Henry, you are a gem. Look at that Moldavite. Isn't it wonderful? Sophie will look like an angel. So, what's next?
I brought the wine.
Wonderful, wonderful. No wedding is complete without good wine. Find somewhere here to put it down. I'll send for a servant to bring it later. I hope you had no problems acquiring it.
Problems? Huh. I don't know the meaning of the word.
As if I didn't know you.
No, neviem, či budeme pokračovať, ale dáme koniec rozhovoru. Tých vedlejších questov máme dosť.
God bless.
Vyzerá, že chcela by ešte niečo, ale my máme svojich questov dosť, aj bez nej. A vraciame sa domov. No, po ceste sa zastavím s Radckom. No, takže ideme splniť si quest.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too. He put me on the trail of a crofter from Uložište with a limp.
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company. Villagers like to gossip.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled, maybe even to Kuttenberg.
If I don't find him in Uložište, I'll ask around. Someone will know something about him.
All right. Better go to Uložište then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. They have to face justice for what they did. I want to see them hang. Then bring him to me in Mehoyed and I'll decide on his fate.
Certainly, sir. Why choose Mehoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some news about the investigation, sir.
Good. Tell me.
The trail leads to Uložište. I found out one of the bandits is from there, a fellow they call Limpy Lubosh.
I see. What else?
That's all I've found out so far, sir.
All right. Come back and report to me as soon as you learn anything new.
Dobre, takže hra uložená a jasne. A my asi skočíme potom domov, zase s Tereskou sa poprechádzať. Popredávam veci, čo máme. Najmä sa a na budúce sa stretneme možno v tých Užiciach. Takže majte sa krásne, píšte vlastne lajky, komentáre, zdieľania a sa nás teším zase na budúce. Ahojte.